It was a tie game late. Obviously, you don't have Draymond, but just what did you see?
Yeah, I thought we were competing. We were, we hit some big shots. Gary hits the corner three to tie it. I think Clay hit a big one on the wing. But they played better than we did down the stretch. I thought they were more physical tonight. It was an incredibly physical game. Really, a lot of physicality, not much movement, not much freedom of movement out there. So they were the aggressors, and I thought, they benefited from being the aggressors.
We've talked a lot about how the Kings and you guys both like to play quick. Just what have you made of the pace of this series so far?
Well, tonight was obviously slower than game one. As I said, the game got much more physical early. I thought there could have been 10 fouls called in the first 3 minutes, 5 on each team. And so that's how you have to adapt in the playoffs. They established they weren't going to call much, and we played a really good first quarter. We held them to 17 points, but we couldn't sustain it, and the game got away from us there in the second quarter, and then they kind of controlled things from there. But as I said, I'm really proud of the effort to fight back and give ourselves a chance to win. We just didn't have enough.
And historically, you guys have always been a team that you try and speed up the series, right? Maybe other teams aren't as quick, but you really want to push the pace. Have you ever faced a team in your memory that can match you guys right there with just quickness?
We've played so many teams over the years in the playoffs, and we've seen a lot of different styles. So I'm not going to go into my history book right now. I got other things on my mind, but the playoffs are filled with challenges. Every team you play is going to be a great team. Obviously, Sacramento has had a hell of a year for a reason. I thought they played great defense tonight, so this is just about giving them credit.
Steve, you talked often all season about fouls, defending without fouling. Mm-hmm. How much of a factor has that been the two games, and what can you do to turn that around?
Well, like I said, the first half there were hardly any fouls called, and second half there were more called, and I think we had 5 in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter, which hurt us. But like I said, you have to adapt to the way the game is being called, and I thought we had a few too many reaches and holds and plays that we might have been able to avoid, but it was also an incredibly physical game, as I said.
Steve, you didn't play Jordan or Dante in the fourth quarter, didn't play Kuminga in the entire second half. Was that production-based, or was that something of a plan? You were going to basically go with
No, it wasn't the plan. It was just reading the game and seeing what we needed. We had to have our best defensive lineups out there in the fourth quarter. That's why Gary and Wiggs played quite a bit the entire quarter, and we kept Steph and Clay out there for most of the quarter. I think Steph played the whole quarter because we had to have those guys to give us a shot, and so they got us there. They gave us a shot. Like I said, getting to that point, even with everything going on, I thought was really impressive, but just didn't have quite enough.
You also went to Moody. Are you seeing this series shifting in a way where you have to go kind of wing heavy, deep? Kind of a little bit like to answer your question, but is that why Moody was suddenly?
Yeah, everything is a balance. You're trying to find the best two-way lineups you can. So on offense, I felt like we needed a little more spacing. And on defense, they're a physical team. We need some physicality. We need some size out there. So I gave Moses a crack. I thought he did a really nice job while he was out there. Thanks.
Raymond ready?